Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
Very good. So, myself, I think you are finding my name here, AMARNATH, Imani. Okay. Good. I have an experience of teaching for more than a decade for aptitude and reasoning. And coming to my experiences, I taught for CAT, MAT, Bank, SSC, Railways, GRE, civils groups, everything. So I can say one thing proudly about myself, that is almost for all the competitive examinations I taught for. Okay, that's my background. Coming to today's topic, it is CSAT orientation. I hope everybody know what is CSAT. Is it a regular one or a qualifying paper? Qualifying, right? Hope you know that. Good. So the point here is, since it is qualifying, where we will get the score? Mana score ekkada nunchi vastundi? From CSAT? Yes or no? No. From GS? History, geography, polity, economy, standard GK, current affairs, etc., etc., etc. Oh my goodness, so much. Right? From this you will get the score, right? But what I want to say is, there is one flyover. Once if I cross it, everything is free there, suppose. Okay. Then what should we think of? First we should think of how do we cross that flyover, or we should think of, yes, there, iPhone, free. Okay, 24/7 internet, free. Gold is free. We should think like that. Or first we have to think of how can we reach that flyover or cross that flyover. Which one we have to think? మనం దేని గురించి ఆలోచించాలి ఫస్ట్? అక్కడ జరుగుతున్న దాని గురించి ఆలోచించాలా, లేకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఫస్ట్ మనం ఈ ఫ్లైఓవర్ని ఎలా ఎక్కాలి అనే దాని గురించి ఆలోచించాలా? విచ్ వన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ప్రిఫర్? విచ్ వన్? How to cross that barrier called flyover? Say yes or no? So very simple logic, remember. So there is a beautiful subject called GS that you might like a lot. That's why you have chosen the civil services, right or wrong? If you want to go to your beautiful place, the barrier for you is CSAT. The barrier for you is CSAT. Okay. I'll give you some examples of the students in the last year and before last year. Okay. Earlier, CSAT is also considered for scoring, right or wrong? That means it is also evaluated in the scoring part. But once it was made as optional, that means not optional, that is a qualifying round, then what happens is the difficulty increased tremendously like this. This is the graph of difficulty of CSAT papers in the past years. Earlier, if it is this much level, now it is this much level. And this trends goes up. That means that tomorrow it might go to the next level. That we can't say that this is the ultimate level for CSAT. Okay. And the next one. So in the last year, before last year, consistently, I got some calls from my students, okay, and the friends of my friends, and etc., etc., etc. That in GS they got 120, 140 even, 110. They can easily qualify the GS part, but in the CSAT they have disqualified, and due to that reason, again and again they are writing the prelims examination. At least are you aware of this one? Okay, go to internet, check how many students qualified the GSAT paper, that means GS paper, but not qualified in CSAT. You will find extraordinary persons who qualifies GS, because my subject and GS in general, not actually, okay, in general, feel that if you are good at GS, in general, you will be poor at CSAT part. If you are good at CSAT, you will be little poor at GS. Am I correct or wrong? Yes, absolutely. Because GS is completely theory. Mine is there is no theory. Am I right or wrong? So if I go with the syllogism, there is no theory. Let's start the problems. If I go to seating arrangement and puzzles, there is no theory. Let's go to the problems. Only problems are there in CSAT. That is completely theory. This is completely problems. That means completely one end of India, Kanyakumari, to another end of Kashmir. Right or wrong? That's why those who are good at GS, in general, they are little weak at CSAT. They are not qualifying. They are not qualifying. So this is a very much painful situation. Number one. Number two, how many questions are there in CSAT? 80 questions. Oh, beautiful. Okay, what are the marks? 200 marks. Okay, so that means each question carries 2.5 marks. What is the cutoff to cross that barrier? Actually 66.66, but nobody will get it, right? That's why the cutoff is 67 marks. To get 67 marks, how many questions we should clear? You know, 27 questions, if 100 with 100% accuracy, if you write it, then you will clear the examination. Out of 80, how many you have to? 27 questions. Means, is it half at least? No, it is less than the half. Am I right or wrong? It's very much beautiful. But the problem is, students will keep a, what do we say, aim to go for 30 questions. They will disqualify the examination, damn sure. Okay, out of 80 questions, 53 to 55 questions we will get from aptitude and reasoning together. Okay, 50 to 53, in general 53 to 55 questions we will get from aptitude and reasoning together. I hope everybody is comfortable with English. Okay, that time I'm not using any complex words. Okay, everybody can. What about you? Good boy. Okay, anywhere if you feel that I am not good at English, ask me. I'll translate to Telugu. There is no other language. Okay, I know only two languages. One is English, another is no. One is Telugu, the other is English. Okay, let's come to the point. So 53 to 55 questions we will get from aptitude and reasoning. So the remaining 25 to 27 questions you will get from reading comprehension. Okay, so actually it comes under, the people will call it as reading comprehension, but it is not reading comprehension. It is a part of reasoning. In reasoning, we have a topic called critical reasoning. Okay, that critical reasoning will have the topics called statements and assumptions, statements and conclusions, statements and arguments, or course of action, inferences, etc., etc. Some topics are there. Okay, so that topics he will give in RCs. Then why do we call it as RCs? Very simple. So as I said earlier, I said that statements and assumptions, that means one statement or two statements corresponding one or two assumptions. It's a good one. I will happily deal it. If he has given a paragraph, 5-6 lines, and he is asking a question, I am unable, because that is a paragraph. It has beautiful English words. Those English words can be explained by an English faculty. That's why statements and assumptions, statements and arguments, or course of action, or inferences, okay, cause and effect, assertion, reason, etc., etc. All these topics will be dealt by English faculty in general. That means the soul is us, but the content is English. That's why that will be transferred to English persons. Now coming to us, 53 to 55 questions, I need 27 questions accurate. That means 50% of my part. Okay. In general, those who are preparing for CSAT, they will keep this as a second part and this as a primary part. Okay. Because there nobody knows that whether you get the right answer or not. If you have any experience, you will already know that. Okay. So here we have certainty. If you do a problem, you will get damn sure right answer. If you are unable to do it, you won't give the fluke answers like in GS or in reading comprehension is what you will do. Suppose in polity, you have articles, right? Am I right? Okay. State government has some, what do we say, powers or what do we say, some rights. What is that? State government has some powers. Central has some powers. Some are dual. Okay. Which article explains about it? Then what happens is, we will have some series of articles in that even if we miss a little bit, your answer might be gone. Am I right or wrong? So that's why that's a situation is there that you might not get the answers. You might go for the wrong answers. But coming to my part, if you can do it, you will get the right answer. Else, you will simply leave it. There is no scope of giving fluke answers. Yeah, sir, I saw that, sir. Either A or C, sir. B and D are not, sir. Such chances are not there in my subject. Okay, damn sure we can do it. That's why we should focus on this one. Okay, so in this one, I am giving you some questions of previous, that is 2022 paper, what he has given. Also some questions I am giving you and I will explain you surely, no problem. Okay, meanwhile, I will give you what are the topics that I am going to cover in CSAT. Okay, so remember one thing, if you attend each and every session of mine, I will take care completely about CSAT part for you. Okay, so if you attend each and every session of mine, I can surely say that you can easily answer 45 questions in it. It's a proven fact for me. Why? Because not even others. My friend, okay, has cleared CSAT for 6 times. My friend, he attended all my sessions in the online, okay, like these people, some people are already online now. Like that, he attended all my sessions. In every paper, he will get 45 to 50 questions accurately. Okay, in the last year, he got 428th rank in civil services. He got selected for IA and IG. Okay, and this year also he is still trying for it because his target is going for IAS. Hope you understand. Okay, so I can already proven that if you attend my sessions, you will get minimum 45 to 50 questions. 45 to 50 marks, 45 to 50 questions. Each question carries 2.5 marks. Every time you will get consistently minimum 110 marks. Okay, what's your cutoff? 67. What he is getting? 110. That means in the next year, suppose if he is appearing again, is there any need for him to go through the what I have said about ratios, what I have said about time and work, etc., etc., etc.? He can very confidently say that yes, I will clear. That much confidence. That much confidence is required. Okay, that much is already proven one. Okay, don't bother about it. I will take care of it. But only point is, you should work with commitment. You should work with commitment. That means in the classroom, I will explain some questions. Okay, like how I have given a PDF here. In the similar manner, in every session, I will give one PDF for you. Okay, and I will explain some questions and some questions will be given for you. Definitely you should solve it by the next session. By the next session, if you won't solve also, I don't say that why you have not solved. Because it's not a school to scold you. Right or wrong? It's your self-responsibility. If you have that commitment, definitely I can make you to get 45 to 50 questions accurately. Okay, that means 110 marks, not even 100. Okay, good. Let us see what are the topics that I am going to cover in it. Okay, we have arithmetic and reasoning. Okay, now I'm going to show you the topics in an orderly manner. That means which comes under a single group. Okay, which has some relation. Okay, number system and LCM HCF, these two comes under a single domain. Okay, this number system is the most weighted topic in your CSAT paper. Consistently, every year you will get 5 to 7 questions from number system. Okay, this is the toughest part of the entire CSAT. Okay, and the most beautiful part. Why I am saying it as a most beautiful part is, if you don't know something and if I have given it for you, you might feel that Sir is doing some magic with us. Am I right or wrong? Whatever you know, from that, if I give some analysis and from that if I can solve a question in front of you, then you feel that yes, my mind is going to expand. Say sir, no. Okay, here you will, in each and every model of number system, you will experience that. See, I'll ask one small question, a simple and silly question. Okay, what is an even number? Can you define? Give me the definition of an even number. The number which is divisible by? Divisible means automatically remainder is 0. Here some funny statements are there in our English, that is divisible, exactly divisible, divisible when the remainder is 0. Those are funny, okay, exaggerations, okay. If it is divisible by 2 means we will call it as even number. Am I right? Can I validate your definition? Are you ready? Okay, 4, is it an even number? Is it divisible by 2? Yes, it is validated, okay. 6, is it an even number? Yes, it is divisible by 2, superb. 99, is it? No, because it is not divisible by 2, I like it. Okay, 1004, yes, wonderful. 7237, wow, you have good idea on numbers, I like it. Okay, -4, what about this? Is it even or not? Yeah, that you have to give earlier, not now. Okay, is it divisible or not? Yes, it is. Is it an even number? Yes, no, it's not. So, my question for you is, you have completed your graduation. If you forget about your pre-KG, LKG and UKG, then you have studied minimum 15 years of education. Am I right? If you are BTech graduate, 16 years. Am I right? And L and U cages, 2 cages are there. Then 18 years or 17 years. And suppose if you go with the pre-KG, so then, oh my goodness, you have studied for 18, 19 years for mathematics. And you don't know what is the definition of even number. This is the reality. In academics and in competitive examinations, there is a small gap. That gap is nothing but pinpoint difference. Okay. Anything if I ask, you will say that, sir, this is, that means you will say that with some margin, you will say that yes, this is. But in competitive examination, if you go with that margin, you will become a 0. In fact, sometimes you will become negative because you have negative marking also, right or wrong? So that is the gap between that. See, I am not asking any complex question, I am asking a simplest question, that is known as even number, right? So even number also, you have given a wrong definition. So then can I expect prime number? This is my doubt. Okay, so this is an orientation. That means we should know what is reality. Am I right? So because here there are some students who are toppers in their universities, who are toppers in their intermediate colleges, in the schools. Almost I can expect that everybody here is a topper of your school or top 5 of your school. Almost they only choose civils in general. But that is not the actual criteria to select for civil services. Okay, in academics getting 95% is not a big deal. Am I right or wrong? Absolutely. Especially in your 10th standard, okay, they are not giving the questions. They are not giving even important questions. They are giving very important questions. Am I right or wrong? So then what happens? Everybody will be a topper. Am I right or wrong? That too, there is no rule that if you get 590 out of 600 in 10th standard, you might be the topper. There might be another person, he might also get 590. There is a scope that everybody in the state may get 590. Am I right or wrong? Then what happens? Who is the topper? Everybody is a topper. Everybody got 590 out of 600. That means extraordinary. Wow, wow, wow. But coming to reality, hope you understand. Okay, that is the flaws in our educational system. Okay, so but the examiner won't say that you have a flaw in your educational system. Yes, no problem, I will leave you. He won't give any exemption for you, right or wrong? So we should know clear cut. So in my classes, I will even define what is even number, what is odd number, what is prime number, and what is rational number. Is pi a rational number or irrational number? Say loudly. Irrational? Rational or irrational? Okay, can I say pi is equal to 22 by 7? This all I will discuss in number system, okay? Okay, is pi is equal to 22 by 7? No, pi is not equal to 22 by 7. Okay, yes. Okay, so you don't know this. I can say that 22 by 7 is definitely a rational number, but I can say that pi is not. Pi is a rational number. Okay, that means that again something is missing, that is known as accuracy. Okay, all those gaps will be filled by me, no problem. Okay, so co-primes advantage, dual primes, of course it's almost useless. Okay, co-primes advantage, why we will call it as co-primes or relative primes. Okay, and number of zeros at the end of so and so product. Okay, and suppose if you observe in 1000 factorial, how many zeros are there at the end, you will learn in your different books. But in my classes, I will give you 1000 factorial by 200 factorial, how many zeros you will get at the end. 1000 factorial minus 200 factorial, how many zeros you will get at the end. 1000 factorial plus 200 factorial, how many zeros you will get at the end. 1000 factorial into 200 factorial, how many zeros you will get at the end. That means, if you take one topic from 0 to 100, I will discuss in the class. Okay. So, I'll give some questions for some topics, PPTCs are mandatory. Okay. For some topics, this type of questions, that means no need of PPTs. These questions, I have directly given 4 questions or 5 questions for you, right or wrong? Is there any question format required for it? No. Like that I will discuss, no problem. Okay. So this is about number of zeros. And in suppose if I have taken 1000 factorial, what is the highest power of 7? How can you say that? Okay. From this only this concept will come. Okay. Number of zeros at the end has two concepts. It is combination of 2 concepts. Both I will explain in the class. Okay. That means in an orderly, sequential manner. Okay, suppose if you go for a number of zeros at the end, units places. Okay, suppose if I ask a simple question 2137 into 5472, what is the units place? Everybody will say that, sir, 7 2s are 14, sir, its units place is 4. Yes, I am happy. My question for you is, that is not my question, okay? Yeah, good. Suppose if I have given 2734 power 7268 minus 227 power 147 plus 223 power 5436 and so on. I'll write some series of powers. I'll ask you what is the units place. Target for you is 36 seconds. What is your target for to solve that question? 36 seconds is my target. That means in the classroom, if I make you to do the problem in the span of 36 seconds, in the examination, can you do at least 1 minute? That's full to bindas. Because 80 questions. And what's the duration? 2 hours, 120 minutes. Means each question you are getting 1.5 minutes. Am I right or wrong? But still what I am practicing, 36 seconds is my target for you. If I make you to do in the span of 36 seconds, then in the examination, are you able to do at least in 1 minute? Then happily it is bindas for you, right? Okay, hope you understand. Okay, good one. Next one. So after that you have reminders concept. In reminders, actually what happens is, everybody will feel that if I have given suppose 100 power 1722, when you divide with 7, what is the remainder? Everybody will feel that this is the question that I am going to ask. But that is not the only question that I will ask. I will go with successive division. What is meant by successive division and what is meant by successive reminders? Okay, I will go with, we have 2 numbers A, B and these 2 individually divided with C. The reminders appeared are X and Y. When the sum of these 2 numbers, that is A and B sum, if you divide with the same number, I got a remainder of Z. Okay, what is the value of C in terms of X, Y, Z? Such question will be there. Don't worry. This is not a class to explain each and every concept. Okay, now I'm going to show you all the topics of arithmetic and reasoning for you. That means what we are going to cover, I'm showing. How I'm going to cover, I'm not showing. Because it requires so many of hours. Okay, good. So, this type of questions I will cover. Suppose if I have a number, when you divide with 57, the remainder is something, it is 38, suppose. Or suppose 39, suppose. When you divide the same number with 19, what is the answer? In this case, when you will get the answers, when you will get the cannot be determined, and when you feel that cannot be determined, still the answer is available. Such questions also I will show you. This is known as a reminders concept. Okay, that means if you observe one question to, we are going with multiple concepts, right or wrong? This is known as reminders concept. And then we have a beautiful concept called digits, problems on digits. If you want to go with problems on digits, you should be perfect in divisibility rules. Yeah, can you, anybody give the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. Beautiful. I'll ask you one question. Try to answer this. 768437 634 8729. Is it divisible by 3 or not? What you are saying? Sum of digits, right? Okay. You are feeling that this much I should add. Am I right or wrong? Okay. Here, if it is divisible, happy. If it is not divisible, I'll ask you a few questions. If you divide this entire number with 3, what is the remainder? If you divide the entire number with 3, if it is not divisible, what is the least positive number that should be added such that it is divisible by 3? If it is not divisible, what is the least positive number that should be subtracted such that it is divisible by 3? Etc. etc. questions again it will come. I'll show you a simple chitka for it. Okay, because I'm unable to show all the topics, right? Since this is very simple, I'm showing you. Okay, good. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Come on, speak out. Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. Okay, that means suppose if I have given a question 27, is it divisible by 3 or not? Okay, sum of digits. Digits are 2 and 7. Sum means 2 plus 7. How much it is? 9. Is 9 divisible by 3? Yes. Okay, that means 27 is also divisible by 3. Blue shirt, are you comfortable in English? Can I go little Telugu? Don't worry, I will explain you whatever I want. In the class also, don't feel that, sir, I am not a non-math student. Whatever I want in my class, I'll definitely explain you. Okay? Right, don't bother about it. 27, sum of digits. 2 plus 7. How much it is? 9. Is it divisible by 3 or not? Yes, it is. Then this number is divisible by 3. Clear for you? What is the definition of divisibility rule of 3? Now let's go for this larger number. If you want to solve it, even if you add it 7 plus 6, 13 plus 8, 21, 25, 28, 35, 41. Oh my goodness, I'm going faster, right? You're unable to do that much faster, right? Good. Then what happens? Time will be increased a lot. Okay, what I will do is, wherever you find 3 or 3 multiples, just omit them. Okay? So, 6 is a 3 multiple. 3, 6, 3. 9. Okay, these are 3 and 3 multiples. I just omitted. And now what you have to take is, you may add 2 digits or 3 digits, any number of digits, no problem. But once if you get either 3 or 3 multiples, you can leave them. What I am saying, you may take 2 digits, you may take 3 digits, you may take any number of digits. If you add it, if you get either 3 or 3 multiples, you can happily omit it. So 7 plus 8 is 15, I can omit. Because 15 is divisible by 3, right or wrong? Okay. Next one, 4, 7. No use. Okay. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 means again divisible by 3. I can leave it. 8 and 7. Sum is 15. I can leave it. Okay. What are the number that is available? Is it divisible by 3? No. That means this number is not divisible by 3. That number is not divisible by 3. When you see the problem, it might be an IIT question. But when you know the logic, it will become a bacha question, right or wrong? Number 1. Okay, number 2. So, what is the remainder means? What you got here? That is the remainder. If it is more than 3, if it is more than 3, divide that with again 3. Suppose if this digit is 8, then happily 8 divided by 3. What is the remainder? 3 2s are 6. What is the remainder? 2. That is the remainder. No need to go with the entire concept. Again. So, how much I have to subtract means, that means this number should be subtracted by 2, such that it is divisible by 3. How I am saying 2? Whatever is the remainder that I have to subtract. How much I have to add? such that it is divisible by 3. Very simple. You are dividing with 3. What is the remainder that you got? 2. Okay, what is the difference? That is the one you have to add. Okay, so that means when I gave the question, if you don't know the logic, then you feel that it's an IIT question. In the examination also, okay, if you find any difficult question, okay, until you know the solution or the concept behind it, you feel that, oh my God, this much difficult I have not even imagined. This is our expression, say yes or no. Once if you know that, you will feel that it's a bacha question. Am I right or wrong? See, observe a small point here. Okay, what's there in my hand? You feel that maybe gold, maybe pen, maybe key might not. Like that you will expect so many things. But when you see the reality, it's nothing. Suppose if I have some coin in my hand, suppose, if you see that yes, it's a coin, that is 1 rupee coin, that is a 5 rupee coin, it's a difficult one or a simple one? Simple one. That means until you don't know that, you feel that I am a non-math student. Until, okay, you have not know the concept of it, behind it, then you feel that, sir, they are MSc Maths graduates, I am not. Say yes or no. So basically, I am not an MSc Maths. But if a MSc Maths student comes to my class, they have to know all this concept. Hope you understand, okay? That means, if you know the concept, whether you know the concept or not, that is important. What is the graduation that you have gone? I don't want. Remember, in the percentages, in ratios, in time and work, what is direct proportion, what is inverse proportion, how can we deal direct and inverse proportions also, I will explain in my class, then only I will give the questions for you. Do you understand that? That means don't feel that I am zero in this. Okay? Each and everything, whatever I need, I will explain in the class. Then I will start asking the question. At that situation, you should start performing. Samajh gaya? Samajh gaya? Right, good. So this is one part of what we say, divisibility rules. Okay. In the examination, he will give the questions in conjunction with the divisibility rules as well as problems and digits. Both together he will ask. Okay. Don't worry, that we will see while we are discussing about the topic. And here we have one more topic called LCM HCF. It's a subtopic of this one. Of course, you might know what is LCM, what is HCF. Okay, that is not my topic. I won't give some questions, some numbers, and I don't ask you that what is the LCM of these numbers, what is the HCF of these numbers. I don't want to ask all those rubbish for you. Okay, this is what one first topic of arithmetic. What is that? Number system and LCM HCF. Yeah, in the entire arithmetic, the most easiest part is the second module, that is known as ratios, proportions and variance, ages and partnership. Okay, this is the easiest part of arithmetic. And this is the ratios, proportions is the most fundamental part of arithmetic. It is both fundamental as well as easiest. You can 100% rely on the topic. Okay, so in ratios and proportions, what we will cover is what is meant by a ratio. Okay, I'll ask a small question and try to answer this. 3:2. Can I write it as 3/2? Okay, I have a question for you. That is, what is meant by 3/2? Can I call it as a division? Can I call it as a division? Okay, good. So assume I have 3 crores of assets. What are my assets? 3 crores. And unfortunately, I have 2 wives. Don't ask me why. Okay, so let's an example. Okay, so how much is the assets I have? 3 crores. And how many wives I have? 2 wives. At least at this joke, you should laugh. Okay, my class means everybody has 2 parameters. Number 1, they should respond. Number 2, they should maintain a gentle smile on their faces, on their lips. Okay, don't say that it's not a scary house. Okay, good. So I have how many wives? 2 wives. Okay, so one day they are starting discussing, if he gone, how much we have to share. Okay, how much? 1.5 crore each. Say yes or no. How you got this 1.5 crore? 3/2. This means this is division. Division means dividing it into equal parts. Okay. What is 3:2? Do you know that? 3:2 is comparison. Suppose I have 5 crores of assets and I have 2 wives. Okay. So if I distribute that 5 crore to my 2 wives, okay, I can say that 3:2 because that is my assets. If I want to give to anyone, whatever I feel, I will give him. Else I will donate to my charity, no problem. Is there anyone has a right to question me? No. So that's why I decided to share in the ratio 3:2. What it means, if the first wife gets 3 crore, second one wife gets 2 crores. First one 3 lakhs, second one 2 lakhs. First one 3 rupees, second one. That means that this is comparison. This is comparison. That is dividing equally. How can you say that both are equal? Do you understand my question? Really tell me, are they equal? Those are mathematically equal. Okay, so meaning was completely wrong. Those are mathematically equal. Why we are writing 3:2 as 3/2? My question is very simple. In division, if you have 30/20, can I write it as 3/2? Vice versa. If I have 3/2, can I write it as 30/20? Absolutely. Yes or no? Okay, that property I want in ratios. That means at some place if I have 30:20, I should write it in the form of 3:2. That means I can cancel 10 2s, 10 3s. Okay, that cancellation property I need. At some place if I have 3:2, that should be wrote as 30:20. That I need that liberty. Okay, that means if each term is multiplied with 10, the same ratio will get. Am I right or wrong? This liberty I want, these properties I have inherited from division. That's why mathematically this is true. Practically, that means meaning wise it is completely wrong. Okay, what are the different models available in ratios? If he has given A:B or B:C, A:B, B:C, A:B is how much? That is one concept. And the next one is distribution is another concept that he can ask. Okay, number 3, some word based problems are there. Okay, those are very much beautiful. I'll give you one small question of word based. Will you answer? Don't write completely, okay? Just some extent, okay? Note it down. The ratio of the prices of 2 pens together and 3 liquor bottles together is, what you have written? 2 pens together and 3 liquor bottles together is 4:9. 4:9. The price of liquor bottle is, next statement, the price of liquor bottle is 1000 more than, the price of liquor bottle is 1000 more than the pen. 1000 more than the pen. What is the price of the pen? Do it and give me the answer first. Give me the price of the pen. What is the price of the pen? Try it. Whether you get it or not, that is secondary. Because the topic is not over now. So just try it. 2000? Maybe. I'm not sure. People are still searching for the answer. 2000? Sure? I'm not sure. I don't know. In general, in this type of situations, nobody will look into my eyes. Because if they look means I will ask what you got. Very critical question they have to face. What you got? No comments. I like it. 3000. Very good. Redo. Very good. Redo. See, look at the board. What I have given, 2 pens together and 3 bottles together. Okay. What is the ratio? 4:9. Then, if I have given the difference is 1000, right? They will think that 5 parts is 1000, etc., etc. That is not. Okay, observe this. 2 pens is how much? 4 parts. What is the price of 1 pen? 2 parts. 3 bottles cost is how much? 9. So 1 bottle cost is how much? 3. Do you understand this? Can I say the pen and bottle are in the ratio 2:3? Is this correct or wrong? See, 2 pens together 4 parts. 1 pen is 2 parts. Okay. 3 bottles together is 9 parts. 1 bottle means 9/3. It is 3. Okay. That means 1 pen and 1 bottle are in the ratio 2:3. Is this clear? What is the statement I made? The price of bottle is, liquor is 1000 more than the pen. That means this is 2 or 2 parts. Yeah. Maatadandi amma. Okay. Annitiki idigo. And chudakandi. Okay na. This is 2 or 2 parts. 2 parts. Okay. This is 3 parts. Okay. So pen is, the price of pen is 2 parts. The price of bottle is 3 parts. Okay. How much the bottle is costlier? 1 part. Because this is 2 parts. This is 3 parts. How much costlier it is? 1 part is costlier. Say yes or no? This 1 part is equal to how much I said? 1000 rupees. If 1 part is 1000, what's the price I am asking? Price of the pen. That means 1 pen. 1 pen means how many parts? 2 parts. 1 part is 1000. 2 parts is 2000. That's it. Okay. This is a problem that we can do without having paper and pen also, right? Alright, don't worry. Yeah. Do you understand this? Did you do like that? What about you? Then it will be lengthy. If you do like this without having paper and pen, we can do 4, 9, 2 and 3, 1 part 1000, 2 parts 2000. Happy. Okay, copy it. In the entire India, civil servants are special in the jobs. Am I right? Why they are special? Why they are special? They don't say that I can't do it or I am unable to do it. Whatever is the difficult situation that you can give them, they will say that I will try my level best and I will try to get all the inputs from different sources and I will make it succeed. Okay, that much confidence should be there. Do not afraid of any circumstance, any situation. That is a primary characteristic of any civil servant. Okay, if you are in that stage, automatically you will become. Okay, so prapanchanlo nakanna potgadu ledane feeling lo undala manu. Okay, get. Okay, a lack of confidence undakodu face lo. Be confident. Right, good. See the next one. Okay, can I go to the next? So here proportion, ratio, proportions and variance is there. In ratios, one subtopic is there that is known as ages. In partnership, we have some beautiful concepts. So partnership means everybody will feel that okay, A invested 1 lakh, okay, B invested 2 lakhs, and the business went on for 3 years. Suppose B joined after 6 months. Okay, in which ratio the money will be distributed, and this etc. etc. Not that. Okay, I will give the partnership questions in a beautiful way. That is A, B, C. 3 friends. They agreed to go for a hotel with an agreement of they will share the bill in the ratio 1:3:2. So in general, if we go hotel, what happens? What happens? We will feel that equally distribution, right or wrong? But what happens here? They agreed to pay the bill in the ratio 1:3:2. Okay. But what happens is A paid 50 rupees. How much he paid? 50 rupees. And B paid 20 rupees. How much B paid? 20 rupees. And C paid, suppose 80 rupees. How much C paid? 80 rupees. And now what happens? They have to settle the bill. Now they have to settle the bill. Actually, who has to pay more? B. But who paid more? That means, did they follow their order? No. So when A is leaving, suppose suddenly he said that, yeah, 50 rupees here. Okay, we will see later. We'll settle it later. When B is leaving, he gave just 20 rupees and left the hotel. Okay. And the remaining amount he paid 80 rupees. Now the bill is not balanced. They have to readjust the money. Okay. What is the adjustment? Who has to give? To whom they have to give? Do you understand my question? ఓకే, ఇది సెటిల్ చేసుకోవాలంటే ఎవడికో డబ్బులు ఇస్తూ ఉండాలి, అవునా కదా? సో ఇప్పుడు మేము ముగ్గురం హోటల్కి వెళ్ళామనుకోమ్మా, ఓకే, నేను ఈయనకి ఇవ్వచ్చు, లేదంటే నాకు ఇవ్వచ్చు, సంథింగ్. ఐ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? వాట్ ఇస్ ద సెటిల్మెంట్? డూ ఇట్ అండ్ గివ్ మీ ద ఆన్సర్. సో టోటల్ 45 సరిపోద్ది. 25 అండ్ 40యా? 55 రూపీస్ సరిపోద్ది. సి 30 ఇవ్వాలా? ఏ 25 ఇవ్వాలా? ఏకి డబ్బులు ఇవ్వాలి. ఓకే, ఎంత ఇవ్వాలి? అదే చేసి నాకు ఆన్సర్ చెప్పని అడుగుతున్నాను. వాట్స్ ద సెటిల్మెంట్? మనం సెటిల్మెంట్ చేద్దాం కాసేపు. సో కమ్ అగైన్. ఓ, దట్ మీన్స్ బీ నో నీడ్ టు పే ఎనీ బిల్ అమౌంట్. అజ్యూమ్ ఐఎమ్ ద బీ. ఓకే, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ షూర్, లెట్ us డూ ఇట్. మీది అయిపోయిందంటే నేను చేస్తా. See, when you are giving the answers, I don't say that is correct or wrong. Why? Because if I say that is correct, everybody will try to get that one. Okay, if I said that is no, everybody, even though they got the same answer, they won't give the reply to me. Right, good. See here, what's the total bill amount? So this is the first point, whether they settle in the proper order or not. The bill amount is 150. Okay, in which ratio they have to take? 1:3:2. What's the total? 6 parts. 6 parts is equal to 150. 1 part is equal to 6 2s, 6 5s, 25 rupees. That means actually A has to pay how much? 25. B has to pay 3 into 25, 75. C has to pay 2 into 25, 50 rupees. Am I right? This is the amounts they paid. Okay. This is the amounts they have to pay. Say yes or no. Now let us see the settlement. Okay, actually B has to pay how much? 75. But how much he paid? That means he escaped 55 rupees. Now he has to give that 55 rupees back to either A or C or both. Okay, what actually A has to pay? 25. But how much he paid? 50. That means 25 rupees he need to get. Will he give 25 rupees to him? Say yes or no? Okay. What about him? He has to pay how much? See, 50. How much he paid? That means what is the gap? That means out of 55, 25 he gave na. The remaining 30 he has to give. That is the perfect settlement. I have another question. Are you ready to answer? Okay. Okay, there are 3 sons in a home. Okay, there are 3 sons in a home. When the father is going out, he said that there is some money in the locker. There is some money in the locker. Okay, distribute the money in the ratio 1:3:2. Distribute the money in the ratio 1:3:2. But A has taken 50 rupees, B has taken 20 rupees and C has taken 80 rupees. Okay, then again this need to be settled. This need to be settled. Do you understand my question? లాకర్లో డబ్బులు ఉన్నాయమ్మా. నాన్న వెళ్తూ అరే మీ ముగ్గురు 1:3:2 రేషియోలో తీసుకోమన్నాడు ఏబీసీఎల్ని. ఓకే, ఏ ఎంత తీసుకున్నాడు? 50 రూపీస్, బి 20 రూపీస్, సి 80 రూపీస్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ ద సెటిల్మెంట్ బిట్వీన్ దెమ్? సేమ్ ఆర్ డిఫరెంట్? No difference. Different. Why? Good. Earlier, they has to pay. Now they have to take. Then what happens? It will be the same equation or reverse equation? Reverse equation, same question. In the exam, what happens is, if we give this question or that question, in confusion, we can do anything. Do you understand my point? So that means learning the concept is not sufficient. Getting the clarity is important. Am I right or wrong? సో మా ఈ క్వశ్చన్ చూడంగానే సేమే కదా మళ్ళీ ఎందుకు ఇచ్చాడని డౌట్ వచ్చిందా రాలేదమ్మా? వచ్చుద్ది జనరల్గా. ఓకే, నెంబర్స్ కూడా సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి, రేషియో కూడా సేమ్ ఉంది. ఓకే, సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దట్ ఈస్ ఎ పెయిడ్ వన్, దిస్ ఈస్ టేకెన్ వన్. ఓకే, పే చేయాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను ఎక్కువ పే చేయాలి, తక్కువ పే చేశాను. ఓకే, ఆటోమేటిక్గా ఏం చేస్తాను, నేను అమౌంట్ తీసుకెళ్ళి అందరికి ఇచ్చేస్తాను. ఓకే, డబ్బులు తీసుకోవాల్సి వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను ఎక్కువ తీసుకోవాలి, తక్కువ తీసుకున్నాను అంటే అందరి నుంచి లాక్కొచ్చుకుంటాను, నా డబ్బులు నాకు ఏంటి రాని, అవునా కాదా? సో దట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ రివర్స్ ప్రొసీజర్, రైట్? Good. So don't worry, partnership lo ivanni kuda cheptanamma. Okay, I'll ask you one more question. Observe. There are 2 friends. They have 4 chocolates and 5 chocolates with them. Any chocolates unnayamma? 4 chocolates and 5 chocolates. Suddenly C entered and shared the chocolates equally. Chocolates em chesamamma? Equal ga pancheskunnam. Actually they bought the chocolates. Did I? No. For that I have to pay some money. Say yes or no? Okay, I am paying a money of 57 rupees for it. Mana chocolates better kada? Nenu enta pay chestanamma? 57 rupees. What is the amount that A will take and what is the amount that B will take? Come on, give me the answer. Think it and do it. Whatever you say, I'll say simply I don't know. My equations weightni kuda you should not feel that it is a subject oriented question. It is a generalized concept. Okay, if you think like that you can do easily. Else a very difficult questions. Since it is not the regular class, I am not giving my numbers. I am giving easiest numbers I am framing and giving to you. Okay, if it is regular class means the numbers will be awesome. Okay, good. Actually some people will say that like that they will give 28 and 29 he has given. Okay, right, observe here. 57 rupees. Okay, 4:5 ratio, right? That means they will say that 4 by 9th of 57. Okay, 5 by 9th of 57, etc. They will say that is damn wrong. Okay, why? Because I am the third one who joined in this team, right or wrong? Actually, how many chocolates they have? 9. Okay, these are A and B. Now the C enters the picture. So 9 chocolates taken equally means 3:3:3, right or wrong? What I will think is I am the C. Okay, I don't know how many chocolates he has, how many chocolates he has. What I will think is how many chocolates he donated to me. According to that I will pay the money. Say yes or no? Actually how many chocolates he has? 4. How many he has taken? 3. That means how many he donated? 1 chocolate to me. How many chocolates he has? 5. How many he has taken? 3. That means how many he donated? So in this ratio they have donated, in that ratio I will pay the money. Then you will get 3 parts as 57. Okay, 1 part is 19. For him I will give 19 rupees. For him I will give 38 rupees. Samajhe? That means this type of partnership questions also I will discuss. Okay, this is about another simple topic called partnership. Here averages and mixes here. Okay. Averages I will explain you in two ways. Number one is completely equations. Number two is complete visualization. Okay. Average has a simple concept, only one concept, that is known as equating all the observations. With that I will explain you. Here mixes and delegation I am unable to even give you a single example how I can explain this one. Okay. It's a completely a topic. When we are entering into that I can show you. Okay. It's really a most beautiful topic. Why? Because it's very dry. Okay. If it is dry means it's very beautiful. Okay. Let's say the next one. Yeah, this is my favorite part. Okay. So in this one we can prove that we are genius. In this place we can prove that I can entirely see the world. Okay. That means if you take business means stock markets, etc. If you are good at this, you can easily understand it. Okay. If you want to start any business, this is ultimate. If you want to develop a particular area, what is the educational percentage earlier, what is now, etc. things, everything, if you want to clearly see that, this is the major topic in the real life as well as in our topics also. Percentages, profit and loss, simple interest, compound interest. Next one is data interpretation. Okay. In these 5 topics, easily we can differentiate, yes, he prepared well, yes, he prepared not well. That means what happens is, suppose I'll show you a 0.01 level question in percentages. Okay. 57.142857 percentage of 7142128. What is the answer? If this is the question that you find in the examination, suppose if you are in this stage, that means you don't know anything about it. Okay. Then you will literally cry in the examination. Say yes or no? Why? Because this much if you write conventionally 57.142857 by 100 into 7142128. Is it possible for us to multiply? At least approximation? Is it possible for us to simplify this problem? No. Its answer is very simple. It is 4081216 is the answer. That means if you know the logic behind it, then you feel that the paper setter is a god. Okay, and without having paper and pen you can do it. If you don't know the logic behind it, then literally you will cry. 50%, what is the fraction for it? 1/8, everybody knows it, right? 25%, this type of bacha questions everybody knows. This type of most important ones nobody knows. That we have to discuss in the classroom. Its fraction is 4/7. Its fraction is how much? 4/7 into. Now shall we see this number? In general we will expect 10,000, 20,000, 5,000, 100, etc. right? Because we need so many zeros. Okay, but this is most beautiful one. What is the denominator? 7. 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 threes are 7 fours are. Those are the numbers he gave. Am I right or wrong? Now tell me, the examiner framed in a beautiful manner. Say yes or no. But we don't know that. That's why we feel that, oh my God, it's a sadist. He's a psycho. It's jimmadi boonu. And so on. Say yes or no. Okay, 7 ones are 7, 7 ones, 702, 703, 704. Okay, if you multiply with 4, 4 into 0, 4, 16, 4 into 0, 3, 12, 4 into 0, 2, 8, and 4 into 1, 4. So this is the answer exactly I wrote. Ippudu cheppandi, percentage prepare ainodiki, prepare kaanodiki, enta untundi? I think you know what is the concept of GST. Not exactly what is GST. Okay, in GST we have so many components, state GST, SGST, CGST, IGST. Oh my God, so much concept. I don't want all those things. I'll simply give you one question. Yesterday, the Dasra is coming now. We need to go for shopping now. So I went to a shop and asked what is the price of this shirt. Don't ask me this shirt, okay? Someone else, okay? He said that it is 1800. What's my first question? Good. So what's my first question? What is the discount? He offered me discount is 14.28%. Okay. When I'm going to bill it, that means pay the bill, he said that, sir, we are imposing some GST on you. Is it required to pay or not required? For the development of the country, GST is mandatory. If the government has the fund, they will eat it and he will do something for us. Am I right or wrong? If they doesn't have the fund, okay, how can he serve the country? Right or wrong? That's why GST is mandatory. I'm ready to pay the GST. He said that GST is 16.66%. Okay. How much I have to pay to buy this article? Kada? This is known as, what you said is, what you thought is, discount means reduced, GST means increased, reduction is less, increment is more. That's why it will be increased. That's why you will say simply more than 1800. But the quite common principle that you know in economics, you are leaving it. That is, when the GST will be imposed, when you take the product, whatever is the price that you are going to pay, on that GST will be levied. Say yes or no? Okay, are you paying 1800? No. So discount will be on 1800. After reduction of the discount, maybe let's assume 1500. On the 1500 only GST will be there. Now tell me, can I go directly the difference? Is this the logic? No. Okay, then what happens? So even though you know this concept, there is a scope that you can do the mistake. Okay, actually it looks very difficult, right? 14.28%, 16.66%. Okay, if you know the original concept behind it, I'll show you. Observe. 14.28% means 1 by 7. 16.66 means 1 by 6. Shall we see how beautiful the question is? That means how beautiful I have framed the question is. What is the price of the shirt? Speak out, yaar. 1800. Good, 1800. What is the discount I offered? 1 by 7th. What is the discount? 1 by 7th. That means what is the meaning of 1 by 7th? Out of 7 rupee, 1 rupee is the discount. Can I say that is the meaning of it? Out of 7 rupees, 1 rupee is the discount. That means how much I have to pay? 6 rupees out of 7 rupees. This is the amount I have to pay. Say yes or no? The discount is over. Now GST should be imposed, na? GST will be imposed on 1800 or this amount? This amount. Okay, GST means decrement or increment? Okay, what is the GST? 1 by 6. Out of 6 rupees? 1 rupee increased. Out of 6 rupee? That means how much I have to pay? 7 out of 6. Can I write 7 out of 6 on 1800 or this entire? 1800 में दिवाला, मत्तम में दिवाला, मत्तम में 7 by 6. Now see, how much I have to pay? Now tell me, is it an IIT question or again a silly question? Another silly question. Okay, means whatever is the discount I have given, that I have nullified. Say yes or no? Okay, suppose, observe a question. The price of the article is 2000. What is the price of the article? 2000. A sold it. This is the cost price of A. He sold it to B at a 10% profit. And B sold it to C at a 10% loss. Okay, at what price he has to buy it? Question మళ్ళీ చెప్పమంటావా? ఏం లేదమ్మా, నేను షాప్కి వెళ్ళా, నేను ఒక షాప్ కీపర్ని, నేను 2000 పెట్టి ఒక ఐటమ్ కొనుక్కున్నా. ఐఎమ్ సెల్లింగ్ ఇట్ టు బి, నా పేరు ఏ, నేను బీకి అమ్మేసా. ఎంత పర్సెంట్ ప్రాఫిట్కి అమ్మాను? 10% ప్రాఫిట్. బి అనేవాడు ఊరుకోలా, ఆడ మళ్ళీ సీకి అమ్మాడు. వాడు 10% లాస్కి అమ్మాడు పిచ్చోడు. ఓకేనా? రైట్. ఇప్పుడు సి ఎంత పెట్టి ఆ ఆర్టికల్ కొనుక్కోవాలి? సెలౌడ్లీ. జనరల్గా ఈ క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తే ఫస్ట్ కనబడే ఆన్సర్ 2000 మీ ఆన్సర్లో చాలామంది. సెలౌడ్లీ. 1980 rupees is the amount that we have to pay. A gap ఎందుకు వస్తుంది? That's the beauty of percentages. Okay, right. I'll give you another simplest question. Okay, even if you search in the internet, in general you won't find the answer for it, or even if you find it, it will be this much lengthy. Okay, see here, I want to take a loan from the bank. Bank is offering me a rate of interest of simple one, 25% per annum. What is the rate of interest? 25% per annum. I want the compound interest for the 5th and 7th years, and the principal I have borrowed is 5,700 or 57,360 rupees. If you want to solve it, easy or very difficult? Answer is 16:25. Okay, so in compound interest we have one analysis. That analysis, if you are good, then this is a question we can see and give the answer directly. Okay, this is a question we can give the answer directly. Okay, that's why this is a topic I can say that I might lose my control on myself, because that much beautiful those topics are. Okay, if I give basic questions amma ayya, it doesn't work. Okay, so in this topic you will really enjoy what the subject is. Okay, so amma ee topic nunchi meeku weightage kuda chaala ekku untundi. Okay, and the next most important topic is time and work. Okay, time and work, pipes and systems, unitary method. Everybody will feel that time and work is the origin. No, unitary method is the origin, followed by time and work, followed by pipes and systems. Okay, this is the cycle that I will use. Okay, such that what happens is some questions in the last year he has given one question that we can answer from the unitary method itself. That is a question everybody feel that time and work, that we can answer directly by using time and work. Okay, data sufficiency lo అడిగాడమ్మా, చాలా బ్యూటిఫుల్ క్వశ్చన్. కాన్సెప్ట్ తెలిసినోడు చూసి చెప్తాడు, తెలియనోడు కెనాట్ పెట్టమని ఆన్సర్ పెట్టి వెళ్ళిపోతాడు. దట్ ఇస్ ద రాంగ్ ఆన్సర్. Okay, so this is a very, very, very important one. Remember, if you are writing any examination in the entire India, okay, if in arithmetic is there, you will definitely get a question from time and work. That much important this topic is. You can expect 3 questions to 5 questions in it. Okay, good. Next one. Time and distance. Okay, time and distance has some subtopics also: problems on trains, boats and streams, races, arrivals and departures, tracks. Time is constant, speed is constant, distance is constant, etc., etc., etc. Average speed is one topic that we have. Okay, so this is very much beautiful. At the same time, very much general. మీకు ఏం చెప్పకుండా ఇప్పటికిప్పుడు నేను ఈ టాపిక్ మొత్తం కూడా చెప్పేయచ్చు క్వశ్చన్స్ అన్నీ కూడా. బికాస్ వీ నో దట్ స్పీడ్ ఈజ్ డిస్టెన్స్ బై టైమ్, డిస్టెన్స్ ఈజ్ టైమ్ ఈజ్ డిస్టెన్స్. ఈ 3 మీకు తెలుసు ఏమని ఎప్పుడు కావాలంటే అప్పుడు చెప్పేసుకోవచ్చు. అంటే నేను ఎక్కడైనా స్టార్ట్ చేసి మొత్తం చెప్పేయచ్చు. దట్ మచ్ బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఇట్ ఈస్. ఓకే, మా CAT ఎగ్జామినేషన్లో వీ హ్యావ్ 3 డిఫికల్ట్ టాపిక్స్. నెంబర్ 1 ఇస్ మెన్సురేషన్, నెంబర్ 2 ఇస్ నెంబర్ సిస్టమ్, ఓకే, నెంబర్ 3 ఈజ్ టైమ్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్స్. టైమ్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది అంటే ఈవెన్ ఎ లేమన్ కెన్ సీ ఇట్ అండ్ గివ్ ద ఆన్సర్ డైరెక్ట్లీ. దట్ మచ్ ఈజియర్. ఓకే, టైమ్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్గా ఉంటుందంటే ఈవెన్ ఎన్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ఇన్ దట్ సబ్జెక్ట్ కెనాట్ ఈవెన్ అండర్స్టాండ్ ద క్వశ్చన్, నాట్ ద సొల్యూషన్. ఓకే, cannot even understand the question. That much beautiful the topic of time and distance is. Okay, 0 to infinite level it is. Okay, right. మీరు బాగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, మీరు ఫోకస్ చేయాల్సిన టాపిక్స్ అంటే నెంబర్ 1 నెంబర్ సిస్టమ్, నెంబర్ 2 పర్ముటేషన్స్, కాంబినేషన్స్ అండ్ ప్రాబబిలిటీ. ఓకే, నెంబర్ 3 టైమ్ అండ్ వర్క్, నెంబర్ 4 ఇందాక చెప్పాను సార్ పర్సంటేజ్ మాడ్యూల్. ఓకే, ఆ మాడ్యూల్ ఇవి ఫోకస్ అయిపోయి అంటే రిమైనింగ్ లైక్ యావరేజెస్, మిక్చర్స్, టైమ్ అండ్ డిస్టెన్స్, లేకపోతే LCM, HCF, those are jujube. Means in the examination he won't focus on it, weightage point of view. Okay, but this is one beautiful topic that we have. Yeah, the legend entered permutations, combinations and probability. అమ్మ ఇక్కడ ఎలా ఉంటుంది అంటే ఓకే కళ్ళు మూసుకొని ఓకే వరంగల్లో 1000 స్తంభాలు కూడా లెక్కేస్తే ఇక్కడ ఒక పిల్లరు, ఇక్కడ ఒక పిల్లరు, ఇక్కడ ఒకటి అని ఎవరికైతే కనబడుద్దో వాడికి చాలా ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. 1000 స్తంభాలు కూడా 1000 సార్లు చూసిన తర్వాత కూడా పిల్లర్స్ 1000 ఉన్నట్టే ఉన్నాయి సార్ కానీ నాకు కరెక్ట్గా గుర్తులేదు అన్నాడు అనుకో, ఆడి సుక్కలు కనబడతాయి. ఓకే, సో there should be perfect visualization and imagination. Okay, that means okay he sat here and what about the other, he might hear, okay he might hear, okay, that means నువ్వు ఏవి పెట్టవు అక్కడ, అన్ని గాల్లో ఊహించవు, వీడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాడు వాడు అక్కడ ఉన్నాడు, నువ్వు ఊహించగలగాలి. ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ దట్ ఇమాజినేషన్ పవర్ దిస్ ఇస్ అల్టిమేట్. ఓకే, బట్ అమ్మా ద సాడ్ న్యూస్ ఫర్ ఇట్ ఇస్ హీ ఈస్ గివింగ్ నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ టాపిక్. ఓకే, మీకు టఫెస్ట్ అంటే నెంబర్ సిస్టమ్, సెకండ్ టఫెస్ట్ ఇస్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద వన్. You will get minimum 3 questions from this topic: permutations, combinations and probability. Okay, so those 2 are the most toughest ones for you. Okay, ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఒక అర్థం ఏంటుంది, సో నేను అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 53 to 55 45 or 50 is the target అని చెప్పా. am I right or wrong? ఎందుకు అంటే in number system if I want to go with 100% questions you should do, okay, then I have to spend at least 20 hours to do the number system topic. నేను 20 hours చెప్పే బదులు ఓకే దాన్ని ఒక 10 hours 8 hours చెప్పి వేరే టాపిక్స్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేశాను అనుకో, అక్కడ అలవోగా మార్క్స్ వస్తాయిగా. పోతే ఒక క్వశ్చన్ పోద్దా, పోనీ 2 క్వశ్చన్లు పోతాయా, నువ్వేమో మొత్తం 100 out of 100 80 out of 80 చేయవుగా. దట్స్ వై ఓకే ఈ రెండిట్లోనే మనం కొంచెం మార్జిన్ పెట్టుకుంటాం అమ్మ. ఈ క్వశ్చన్ పోతే పోయింది అని వదిలేసే 2 టాపిక్స్ ఇవేనమ్మా. ఓకే, రైట్, గుడ్. నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ద రీజనింగ్ అమ్మా. ఓకే, సి వేర్ ఎవ్రీబడి కెన్ క్వాలిఫై ద సివిల్స్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్ if you have a proper plan is reasoning. Okay, you will get 17 to 20 questions from reasoning in general. Okay, out of this 95% everybody should do it and everybody can do it. Okay na ma meeku indilo నుంచి వస్తాయమా 17 to 20 questions వస్తాయమా, దాంట్లో ప్రతి ఒక్కరు 95% దాకా ఆన్సర్ చేయగలగాల్సిందే. దిస్ ఇస్ మ్యాండేటరీ, ఎందుకంటే ఇట్ హ్యాస్ నో డిఫికల్టీ. ఎవ్రీబడి విల్ రిలే ఆన్ ఇట్. సో ఇందాక మనకి మ్యాథ్స్ నాన్ మ్యాథ్స్ అనే మనకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది చూసారా, ఇందులో ఏం ఉండదు. ఓకే, నేను నాన్ మ్యాథ్స్ అని చెప్పేవాడు ఇగో ఇక్కడ ఒకటి ఉంటాడమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ఉంటాడమ్మా. ఓకే, మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడ ఉంటాడంటే సమ్ ఎక్స్టెంట్ ఈ రెండింటిలో సమ్ ఎక్స్టెంట్ ఉంటాడమ్మా. రిమైనింగ్ ఎక్కడ అసలు నాకు మ్యాథ్స్ వచ్చా లేదని మీకు డౌటే రాదు. ఓకే, సో రిమైనింగ్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ఈవెన్ డజంట్ హ్యావ్ ఏ కనెక్టివిటీ విత్ నెంబర్స్. Okay, that's why those are very much beautiful for you. See, if you observe in reasoning, the first and foremost topic is number series, letter series, analogy, odd man out, coding, decoding. Okay, so in coding, decoding, you will get minimum 2 questions. In odd man out and analogy, one questions in general. Letter series, one question to 2 questions in general. Number series, 2 questions in general. Inserting the missing characters in general, he won't give. But in public service commissions, other than UPSC, okay, he will focus on this one also. That's why don't I give some questions? I'll give you definitely 20 questions on inserting the missing characters. So that what happens tomorrow if you give a question, you know the basic idea, right? So you will try to answer. No need to lose the mark. Okay, that's why I will even discuss inserting the missing characters also. Okay, this is one topic. This is one module that we have to discuss. The primary module of reasoning. Okay. The next primary module of reasoning is clocks and calendars. In general, these two together you will get 3 questions. One is mandatory. The other one you will get from either clocks or calendars. In general, 3 questions from these 2 topics. Okay. These 2 topics, somebody will say that these comes under arithmetic. Some people will say that this doesn't come under arithmetic. This comes under reasoning. Okay. Because the calculation part says that it is even arithmetic. Okay. I have a question for you. Do you know what is meant by leap year? Define it. Say loudly. If an year is divisible by 4, it is leap year. Is this true? No. Then give me what is the logic, what is the definition. Good, that is a perfect definition. Okay. So that is academics definition. This is accurate definition. Okay. If any other than century year, if you take, it should be divisible by 4. Okay. If it is a century year, it should be divisible by 400. Okay. Don't worry. If you take an year, how we can say that this is leap year or not? Okay. How many days it will have, how many odd days it has, we will discuss, no problem. Later, if you take one interval, okay, suppose I have given 5/5/2003 to 5/5/2004. Is it leap or not? I'm asking you. Tell me, is it leap or not? The type of points also we will discuss. Okay. Yeah, we got independence on 1947, August 15th. Which day it is? Friday. Prove that? I will. In the class. Okay. Good. So, on which day you born? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. You don't know? Calendars gurche, nik chepta. Okay, good. So we have 2 systems, Gregorian as well as some month code, century code systems. Both I will explain you in the calendars. Okay. Ranking test is just half an hour topic. Okay. So sometimes you will get 1 question or sometimes 0 questions. In general, 50-50, 0 or 1. Okay. Good. Next one. Blood relations and directions. You can expect 1-1 from blood relations and directions. Okay. In directions, what's the specialty of our class is, in general, suppose if he has given a question that Raju started moving towards east. Which direction he is moving? East. He traveled for 5 kilometers. Later he has taken a right turn. Okay, and traveled for 2 kilometers. Later he has taken another right turn and traveled for 3 kilometers. Left turn 5 kilometers. Left turn 2 kilometers. Right turn 3 kilometers. Suppose. What is the distance between initial and starting and ending point? People will start at east. This is how many? 5. Right. This is 2. Right. This is. How much? 3. Left it is 5. Okay. They will start drawing the diagrams like this. But I don't go with this diagram. With the diagram, I answer cheppadaaniki meeku nerpistanu. Okay na? So with the diagram, what happens is, suppose if it is 5, it is 2. Next time if I have traveled this one, if I travel for 3, you should stop here. If you travel for 7, you should come up to this one. If you travel for 5, you should come exactly at this one. Anywhere if you do any mistake, answer will be gone. Am I right or wrong? సో అదే నేను చెప్పే దాంట్లో అయితే నువ్వు ఇక్కడికి వెళ్తావా ఇక్కడికి వెళ్తావా అనే డౌట్ లేకుండా క్లారిటీగా ఆన్సర్ వచ్చింది. ఓకేనా? నువ్వు అన్నిటికీ అలా టెన్షన్ పడుకో. క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత డౌట్ ఉంటే టెన్షన్ పడు. ఓకే, అప్పుడు నన్ను అడుగు, నేను చెప్తాను. ఓకేనా? సో ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ సింపుల్. ఇందాకే చెప్పాను, అంటిల్ వీ నో దాట్ వీ ఫీల్ దట్ ఓ మై గాడ్ దట్ మచ్ ఈస్ దేర్. ఇఫ్ యూ నో దట్ ఇట్స్ వెరీ సింపుల్ యార్. Am I right or wrong? So that is the fact. Yeah, in blood relations, I have a question for you. That is, yeah, good. My father has actually 3 brothers. My father has actually 3 brothers. One brother got married, not long ago. Okay, so how can I call her? మా నాన్నగారికి ఒక సోదరుడు ఉన్నాడు, brother. He got married. How can I call her? మా నాన్నగారికి ఒక brother. తన భార్యను నేను ఏమని పిలవాలి? సిస్టరా? సిస్టర్ ఇన్ లానా? మా నాన్నగారి సోదరుడి యొక్క భార్యను నేను సిస్టర్ ఇన్ లా అని పిలవాలా? How can I call? Cannot put in mind. Why? Wife is definitely female. My father has a brother. He is definitely a male. మా నాన్నగారు తమ్ముడు అన్నయ్య ఎవరిని పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటాడు? ఆ అబ్బాయిని పెళ్లి చేసుకుంటాడా? అమ్మాయినే చేసుకుంటాడు. No need. Okay, a man married means definitely women only. A woman married means definitely men only. Okay, I know. Okay, in your GS there is a discussion called what about transgenders? Okay, what are the rights of them, etc., etc. No transgenders is available in our blood relations. Okay, men married only women, women married only men. Okay, do you understand my point? Okay, I am repeating my question again. How is my father's brother's only wife related to me? How should I call her? Say loudly. Paternal aunt. Adena? Yeah. No, yeah. Okay. It will be yo-yo. Okay. Good. Yeah, what's the answer? Say loudly. No Telugu. Auntie odle aunt chalu. Okay. Good amma. Odle then pakkana padese. Okay. Actually, we should call her as Mrs. Enkayamma. No relation we have. ఆమె పేరు ఎంకాయమ్మ అయితే మిస్సెస్ ఎంకాయమ్మ అని పిలవాలి. ఓకేనా? నో రిలేషన్. ఓకే, రైట్. గుడ్. నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్స్లో నేను కొన్ని రిలేషన్స్ చెప్తాను నెక్స్ట్. ఆ రిలేషన్స్ మాత్రమే ఉంటాయి, రిమైనింగ్ ఏవి ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్లో లేవు. ఓకేనా? ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ మనకి విలేజ్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఒకసారి. ఇన్ విలేజెస్ వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్ ఇస్, మా నాన్న వాళ్ళ పెదనాన్న కొడుకు కూతురు పెళ్ళికి వెళ్ళాను అంటాడు వీడు. మనకు అసలు వాళ్ళు ఎవరు కూడా తెలియదు, ఎవరి పిల్లలు కూడా మన డౌట్, అవునా కాదా? సో మీకు తెలుసో తెలీదు, ఐ లిజన్ సమ్ వర్డ్స్ దాట్ గుడ్, వేలు విడిచిన చెల్లెలకి అంటాడు. ఏ వేలు విడిచాడో నాకు అర్థమైతే వచ్చేది కాదు. ఓకే, సో గుడ్. సో విలేజెస్లో అంత రూట్గా డెఫినేషన్స్ అనేది తీసుకొని, మా నాన్న వాళ్ళ పెద్ద తాత వాళ్ళ కూతురు కొడుక్కి మనవడు పుట్టాడంటే అంటాడు. మా నాన్న వాళ్ళ పెద్ద తాత, అర్థమైందా? కూతురు కొడుకు. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఎవడ పిలవాలి, నువ్వు చెప్పు. మన పరిస్థితి అదే, అవునా కాదా? గుడ్. బట్కి మనకి ఇంగ్లీష్లో బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్స్లో అంత డెప్త్ లేదమ్మా. అంత డెప్త్ కాదు, అవేవి ఎగ్జిస్టెన్స్లో లేవు ఇంగ్లీష్లో. ఓకే, ఇంగ్లీష్లో చాలా నారో మైండెడ్ పీపుల్ దే ఆర్. అలా ఆస్క్ క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, ఆంట్ సార్. ఓకే దివ్య, డోంట్ వరీ, మిస్టేక్స్ ఆర్ క్వైట్ కామన్, you will rectify later. Okay, good. See here. Yeah. Recently my brother got married. My brother got married. My ఖచ్చితంగా విమెన్నే, నువ్వు మళ్ళీ అడగకూడదు. ఓకే, క్వశ్చన్. సో హర్ మదర్, ఎవరు మదరు? బ్రదర్స్ నైవ్స్, వైవ్స్ మదర్. ఓకే, సో హౌ షుడ్ ఐ కాల్ హర్? ఏమని పిలవాలి తెలుసా? మిస్సెస్ వెంకాయమ్మ. ఓకే, వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ రిలేషన్ విత్ హర్. ఓకేనా? నా వైఫ్ వాళ్ళ పేరెంట్స్తో నాకు సంబంధం ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, అంతేగాని మా అన్నయ్యకి, మా తమ్ముడికి, మా అక్కకి, మా చెల్లికి, వాళ్ళ ఏంటి అత్తగారు మాంగారితో నాకేం సంబంధం లేదు. ఓకే, వాళ్ళు వస్తే హాయ్ మిస్టర్ పుల్లారావు, కమ్ అండ్ సిట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ కాల్ దెమ్ యాజ్ మామగారు ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఫాదర్ ఇన్ లా ఎట్సెట్రా ఎట్సెట్రా. ఓకే, సో ఇలా బ్లడ్ రిలేషన్స్ టాపిక్ ఈజ్ వెరీ మచ్ ఫన్నీ. ఓకే, అండ్ వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్ ఇస్, only one precaution that you have to take is, whatever is the blood relations that you know, just throw them in a dustbin. Okay, like a blank paper come to the class, you will definitely enjoy it. You can 100% get the mark in it. Okay, good. So the next one is seating arrangement and puzzles here. Every time you will get these two together, 3 questions minimum. Okay, and the advantage for you is, seating arrangement and puzzles is the toughest one in the CAT examination and bank mains. But for you this is easiest one. Why? Because actually, coming to the reality of seating arrangement and puzzles, we have depth seating arrangement questions, not we, that means CSAT. Okay, in the CAT examination or bank examination, there will be just 20 lines of data. That data you should interpret into the seating arrangement circle or line, etc. 2 lines, 3 lines, etc. That type of questions. Puzzles, very big puzzles. Sometimes combination of seating arrangement and puzzles. Okay, you will cry definitely. Sometimes seating arrangement with blood relations, definitely you will weep. Sometimes puzzle with blood relation, okay, ultimate. Okay, and the third one is the most cruel part and crucial part is seating arrangement in conjunction with puzzles and blood relation. No, what we say, teardrops will come from your eyes. Only blood will come into your eyes. That much depth will be there in what we say, this topic. But for you, 1 mark questions will be given. That means not 1 mark, 1 questions will be there. Actually for them, it is 5 question sets will be given. If it is a 5 question set, even if you give 15 lines of data, we don't bother about it, right? But for you, what happens? 1 question data he will give. That means hardly 2 lines of data or hardly 3 lines of data. Then what happens? The problem will be very easy. Okay, but it is very difficult for me to prepare 1 question model, 2 questions model. That's why what I will do is, I'll give you 5 question models and 3 questions models for you. Then what happens? The depth you prepared, the examination it will be very easy for you. Okay, so undoubtedly you will get minimum 3 questions from this. Okay, now the lesson enters, that is known as syllabus. You won't get more questions from this, just 8 questions you will get from this topic. Okay, So it hardly takes 2 to 3 hours of time for me to explain clearly. But remember, this is the most confusing topic for the first half an hour or 45 minutes. For the first half an hour or 45 minutes, who has not attended the class perfectly, then they will literally cry for it. And out of 8 questions, they will answer 6 questions wrongly. Okay? But those who attends the entire 3 hours with complete their presence, they can easily score 8 questions out of 8 questions. Easily scores 8 questions out of 8 questions. Why? Because in bank examinations, it is very tough exam, for tough part. I am a person who taught for even bank. Okay, then what happens? In my mind, the questions will be that much. In the exam, that will be this much only. That means I will take you to the next level. The questions will be of ground level. Okay, that's why I can confidently say that you can easily answer 8 out of 8 questions from this. What the moral you got is, in the reasoning, 8 questions you are getting here and all are of easy. Okay, 3 questions of setting arrangement, very easy. Am I right or wrong? So, number series, letter series, coding, decoding, all are easy ones, right or wrong? That means you can easily score it. Okay, and what I will do is, in the regular classes, I don't go completely arithmetic, complete reasoning. One module of reasoning, one module of arithmetic. Another module of reasoning, another module of arithmetic. So that what happens, when we are going with reasoning module, you might feel that, oh, it's comfortable. Confidence will be built. When you go for arithmetic, you have to spend more time on it. Next, if I go with reasoning, okay, if you are unable to spend that much time here, this time you will utilize here, again you will follow up here. Hope you understand. Okay, so that what happens is, it will be a sukh dukhe madhur milan se jeevan safal ho gaya. Avuna kada? Evaru chepparu mide? Rahim cheppadu mama. Rahim ka dohelo. Okay, good. Ala meeku kuda emavutayamma, kashtalu sukhalu kalisi vaste life anedi konచెం beautiful, life is beautiful ga untundi. Okay na? Let's see the next one. Some of this is non-verbal reasoning. Here what happens is, these many topics comes under non-verbal reasoning, but in the examination you will get 1 or 2 questions. In the examination you will get 1 or 2 questions. Then automatically what happens? You feel afraid of it. But coming to reality, okay, so each one is very, very, very simple ones. Okay, for each model, I'll give you some basics, whatever are needed, followed by 5 to 7 questions. Okay, automatically you will feel that it's perfect for us. It's perfect for us. Okay, in general, in the previous examinations, he has given mirror and water images. In 2021, he has given a question, okay, that is, if you write A to Z alphabets, okay, and the mirror images of it, how many alphabets have or remains unchanged? Okay, if you go to the mirror image, A will become A only, but B will become reverse of B, right or wrong? It's not same. Okay, like that, if you take X, it will be X only. So yes or no? So if you take H, it will be H only. If you take I, it will be I only. If you take O, it will be O only. Okay, like that, there are some places where you will get as it is, how many he is asking. Okay, so in what happens is, suppose if you write G, then writing the mirror image, some people will feel that, oh my god, how do we write it? Okay, we have 2 techniques to write mirror and water images very easily. Okay, G means very simple, this is G. R means very simple, this is R. Okay, this is R. Okay, so very easily we can write. How we will write? The techniques I will explain you. Suppose if you take the counting the figures, where it is. Okay, suppose if he has given a question like this, observe, how many triangles are there? Count it. Kallu pelipote. Enduku cheppandi? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. మీకు అర్థం కాలేదు కదా 10? అంత ఫాస్ట్గా వెళ్తే ఏం అర్థం కదా, అవునా కదా? మాన్యువల్ కౌంట్ చేస్తే దూరం తీరిపోద్దమ్మా. దీంట్లో ఎన్ని ఉంటాయంటే 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 21. Add all these numbers. Those many triangles will be there. అంటే దీని వెనకాల ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంది. ఓకే, బట్ అన్ని క్వశ్చన్లు కాన్సెప్చువల్గా వస్తాయి. సారీ, షార్ట్ కట్ ఉంటుందా? ఉండదు. అంటే కాన్సెప్చువల్ ఎలా చేయాలో చెప్తాను, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం షార్ట్ కట్స్ ఎలా చేయాలో చెప్తాను. ఓకే, సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ 2 images of dice. So 2, 3, 5, and the other image of dice is 2, 1, 6. Okay, which digit appears to the opposite of 2 అని అడిగారు అనుకోమ్మా. దీన్ని విజువలైజ్ చేయడం మొదలు పెడితే 2 అలాగే ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? సో బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ గో ఇన్ ఏ కాన్సెప్ట్, సో 2కి ఆపోజిట్ కావాలంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ 4. ఓకే, వాట్ ఇస్ ఆపోజిట్ టు 3? 1. వాట్ ఇస్ ఆపోజిట్ టు 5? ఇట్ ఈస్ 6. ఓకే, చూసి చెప్పేందుగా కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉంటుంది. అది ఎలా చెప్పాలి? ఓకే, దట్ మీన్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇస్ ద బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ వర్క్ దట్ వీ హ్యావ్, దట్ వీ కెన్ డూ, దట్ డెఫినెట్లీ ఐ విల్ డూ ఫర్ యూ ఇన్ ద classes. Okay, complete concept I will explain you. Okay, followed by questions also I will show you. Okay, suppose if I have given some doctors, engineers and females. Okay, what is the Venn diagram corresponding to this? I will give some options. First option is this, second option is this, third option is this, okay, fourth option is this. Which is the best one that fits the doctors, engineers and females? Second one. Okay, in general, two professions might be same. A person might have two professions. Suppose I am a teacher, I might be a singer, I might be a dancer. Two professions might be there, but a doctor will never be an engineer will never be a doctor. Say yes or no? Then what happens if these are the female, some females are engineers, some females are doctors, no doctor is an engineer. Say yes or no? That means which is the best one for it? That means even though you know the concept, I should give some information for you at least. Say yes or no? Okay, etc. That we will see in the classes of Venn diagrams. In the class of Venn diagrams, okay? Don't worry. Okay, that is the end of the syllabus that we are going to cover in it. Okay, any doubts in it? Okay, hope you understand what is the picture that we are going to cover in our regular classes. Okay, and hope you understand what are the modules that we have and how can we cover it. Okay, always remember one thing: trust us, depend on us, follow us, blindly follow us. మేము ఏం చెప్తే చేయండి. Okay, so definitely CSAT will be cleared for you. Okay, I will assure you. And that much depth I will give you. Follow me. And the most important point I will tell you is, suppose if I take an economy, if I take history, if I take polity, what happens? Suppose how the Babur entered into country. Mughals, the origin is Babur, right? Okay, who is the son of Babur? Humayun. Who is the son of Humayun? Akbar, and so on and so on and so on, right? Then what happens? Suppose if I give some information regarding how Mughals came into India, okay, what are the circumstances in India, okay, why it is easy for him to come into India, okay, what makes him to come into India, etc. మన క్లాస్ చెప్పుకున్నాం అనుకోమ్మా, you feel that it's a చందమామ కథలా ఉంటుంది, అవునా కదా? Happily you will listen it. Suppose if I discuss something about polity articles, suppose one fine day a person was arrested, okay, when he is going to arrest, okay, what are the norms that the police has to follow, what are the rights that the person who is going to arrested, okay, and in the custody what happens, etc. We will give one realistic circumstances, and that circumstance if we discuss, you feel it's easy. Say sir, no, you will easily connect to us. But coming to in arithmetic, especially not even reasoning, arithmetic, what happens is sometimes it is painful for you. Okay, at any moment if you feel that sir, I understand, but still I'm not getting the clarity. Hope you understand. That means you already understand, but still at some place ఏదో కొడుతుంది అంటాం కదా మనం, something is there, then also you are free to ask me. Okay, see, I'm a person who can answer 10 times to a single question. With that much patience I have. But I'm a very much arrogant who don't ask the doubts until I have shown him. Do you understand the concept? At that time if he say no sir, then I will definitely shout at him. అర్థమైంది కదా? అంటే నేను అడిగిన దాకా నువ్వేం చేస్తున్నావు? నేను అడగకుండా వెళ్ళిపోతే నువ్వు వదిలేస్తావా? Do you understand that? If you won't ask any doubt in percentages, if you have some doubts, then percentage you will become 0. Profit and loss you will become 0. Simple 0, compound 0, data interpretation 0. ఒక్క టాపిక్లో నువ్వు డౌట్ అడగకపోతే, నువ్వు నన్ను కాంపౌండ్ టెస్ట్ డౌట్ అడగాలనుకుంటే నేను నీకు చెప్పలేను కూడా. హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఎప్పుడు డౌట్ వస్తే అప్పుడు నేను నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ చెప్పబోతుంటే సార్ ఆగండి సార్ నాకు ఇది అర్థం కాదు మళ్ళీ చెప్పండి సార్, హ్యాపీలీ ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ద లిబర్టీ, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ దట్ ఈస్ ద మ్యాండేటరీ కండిషన్ ఫర్ యూ. అది మీకు లిబర్టీ, ఏది మీరు ఎన్ని డౌట్లైనా అడిగే లిబర్టీ ఉంది. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ దట్ ఈస్ అ మ్యాండేటరీ కండిషన్. డౌట్ అర్థం కాకపోతే అడగాల్సిందే. ఓకే, నా క్లాస్ ఎలా ఉంటాయంటే లిటరల్గా చెప్తున్నామ్మా, నేను ఒక టాపిక్ చెప్పిన తర్వాత సపోజ్ ఆ స్టూడెంట్ వెళ్ళలేదేమో, లేదంటే ఆ స్టూడెంట్కి అర్థం కాలేదేమో, నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది అనుకోమ్మా, నేను మాన్యువల్గా ఒక 2 సార్లు అడుగుతా, మూడోసారి కమాండ్ ద డయాస్ అండ్ డూ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ అని చెప్పిచ్చేస్తాను ఈ క్వశ్చన్. దే హ్యావ్ టు డూ ఇట్, దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఆప్షన్ ఫర్ అస్. సార్ నాకు షై సార్, దేంట్లో నేను దూకు. యు ఆర్ నాట్ హియర్ టు ఎగ్జిబిట్ యువర్ షైనెస్, am I right or wrong? You are here to learn it. ఓకే, లర్న్ ఇట్లో ఎలా ఉండాలమ్మా, ఓకే, ఫ్యాకల్టీ తోటి ఒక ర్యాపో ఉండాలా, అవునా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు ప్రాపర్గా డౌట్స్ అడిగితే, నువ్వు నన్ను డౌట్స్ అడుగుతావా, సంపేస్తా, బయటికి రా చూసుకుందాం అని నేను అంటానా? ఏమన్నా నేను అంటాను అలాగా? అన్నాం కదా. హ్యాపీగా ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ యూర్ ఫ్రీ టు ఆస్క్ us. అలా డిస్కస్ చేస్తుంటే నాకు మండేది. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ ప్రాబ్లమ్ హ్యాపీలీ డిస్కస్ విత్ మీ. ఓకే, సో దట్ లిబర్టీ ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ. ఓకే, హ్యావ్ ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఇన్ టుడే సెషన్? Actually, I thought to give some previous questions also, okay? This is one question, generalized question, okay? That means this is a question for non-math students. Non-math students are chudangane 2 power 40, yeah, 8 power 12, okay? But he is asking which is smallest, which is largest. We can give it easily. అంటే నేను చెప్పా కదా, మాకు తెలియనంతసేపు ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది, తెలిస్తే ప్రతి ఒక్కటి ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, దిస్ ఇస్ ఎ క్వశ్చన్ ఫ్రమ్ పర్ముటేషన్స్ కాంబినేషన్స్. ఓకే, సో వెరీ ఈజీ క్వశ్చన్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ యూ గో లాజికల్లీ without having the knowledge of permutations and combinations. Okay, right, this is a question regarding a generalized questions. Okay, I have some money, how much it is? 1840 rupees is the money I have. Some notes are 50, some notes are 20, some notes are 10 rupees. Okay, and నా దగ్గర కొన్ని నోట్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయమ్మా? 50 notes, 20 notes and 10 notes. What's the total amount I have? 1840. So all the total number of notes I have is 50 notes. Okay, I have 50 notes, all together sum is how much? 1840. Which is the possible combinations he is asking. Do you understand that? Okay, this is a generalized question, na? Okay, such questions I want to show you, but it's already very late. I thought to take the class for 1 hour, it's even more than 1.5 hours. Okay, that's why I'm closing it earlier. Sorry, not earlier, some concept I left for it. Okay, don't worry, we will discuss all those things in the regular classes. Okay, any doubts regarding CSAT? Any doubts? Anything else you want to ask me? Feel free to ask. Thank you. ఓకే, విల్ సీ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్. అంతవరకు సెలవు. జై హింద్. నా పేరు గుర్తుందా? అమర్నాథ్. ఎందుకంటే లేనిపోతే రేపు ఆ సార్ ఎవరో వచ్చారు సార్, ఆయన కొంచెం లావుగా, ఓ జాంతేనే, వాట్స్ మై నేమ్? దాట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. జై హింద్.